Good morning. I'm Dr. Neena Thomas, along with Mr. Rohan Sem, is presenting the topic Jeeva Dhara, a smart school framework for sustainable ecosystem. As we know that in ancient period up to 600 BC, we were given much emphasis to value-centered education, which is termed as Gurukula system. In the medieval period up to 1700 CE, the system became culture emphasized, which based on Islamic mode of education. Then in colonial period, Western education was prevailed in India, which introduced education as a tool for feasible administration and social change. Now education is active in policy making, but stagnant in assessment criteria. Still a process which faces many problems towards the demanding transformation. As all of us know that the primary objective of education is to prepare an individual for life, employment, and responsible citizenship. But the system really produces graduates which lack practical competence, problem-solving skills, and even confidence for a successful life. And in many institutions, curriculum remain unchanged for a long period. And there is insufficient collaboration between educational institutions and industry. So the internships will become limited with practical exposure, research opportunities, and experiential learning. And all these reduce employability and workplace readiness. All these excessive academic pressure, intense competition, parental expectations, coaching culture contribute significantly to student stress, anxiety, depression, and burnout. Talents in creativity, entrepreneurship, vocational assistance, all these, even sports, remain unquestioned. An education system that does not produce skilled, innovative, adaptable graduates affects national productivity and global competitiveness. And even those who are selected based on the existing criteria are migrating to abroad for their own well sustenance. If this is the real system, then what is the importance of having an educational system for a particular country if they are not giving productive citizens? To review sustainable school systems within a global educational framework that nurture the individuality and holistic development of every learner. To analyze the existing educational opportunities and enhance students' innate learning abilities through learner-centered pedagogical practices to formulate a learning environment that integrates experiential and interdisciplinary learning to promote meaningful and lifelong learning, to develop a learning system aligned with the recommendations of NEP, ESD, and SDG. And the method we are adopted in this particular system includes literature review of sustainable educational systems in our global scenario, and case studies on sustainable practices to identify transferable best practices, need assessment from students, teachers, and parents, even experts, and Delphi method with experts, and system design approach, which integrate the important pillars that to be included in the system. And above all, we have an outline of a model on Jeevadhara based on feasibility of NEP 2020 and SDG. Based on that, we came to this quantitative qualitative output of 88% of studies gave us some inputs about the sustainable school system that has prevailed in various parts of world, the comparative analysis of selected school models that gave that competitive competency-based pedagogy, experiential learning, interdisciplinary teaching, action research, community-based projects, all must be included in this particular type of education. And based on all this, we are framing a framework termed Jeeva Dhara, which is really scalable, adaptable, and suitable for diverse school context. And the proposed design is enclosed here. Now, hereby we are presenting before you the Jeevadhara innovation. It is not something which is really innovated newly, but we are here collaborating the various elements that is really existing in our system for a better feeling of learning. That is, first, mainly four pillars are there: green infrastructure, heritage water, waste management, and ethnic economy. As we can go deeply into each of this by this slide, then we can go. This is a map which includes the Jeevadhara framework. That is, you can incorporate into an educational system, school framework of 2 acres of land. Then how it can work with the our theme. That is, all this, like quality education, clean water sanitation, sustainable cities, community participation, responsible consumption and production, climate, all these can be included into the school system when you are really incorporating Jeevadhara in the school system. And when we are going for the ROI, the environmental ROI, educational ROI, economic, as well as social ROI is possible here. Then when we are going to the future, we can see if we are implementing the Jeevadhara school campus in our system, surely it will give, make the system, not only the forests or water bodies, surely it includes the innovation labs, and even the students will become smart to handle the technological enhancement that really happens daily in our system. That means the traditional school will become a sustainable campus, living learning ecosystem will become a community transformation hub and climate resilient future. All these, the leading ways of our school system. That is, school will not only will become a small place of study, it will become a hub for growth. So in short, I like to conclude by saying that education is not preparation of a person for a sustainable living. It should be the sustainable living itself. So Jeevadhara, which is a smart school framework, helps every student to have a very successful life with their own confidence and view of a successful life. Thank you.